When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Troy Trojans offense will get first crack at it today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough in this offense trying to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off play action. Just too much heat that time, and they... him down at the 31. The Trojans want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's strong. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Offense facing 4th down.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Troy! How about this defense taking one back to the house? That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game when you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. He'll finally go out of bounds. skills after that interception. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense lining up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They go to the ground. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop up.
Just steamrolling the defense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They want to throw it. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to...
Takes it the other way.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the 1st guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Might as well give it to him again.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Really nice job by the defense there, expecting run on that play, making the tackle, and now giving yourself a chance to get off the field.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Making side adjustments here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. There he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Bucks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got the quick pass. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll go to the air on second and short. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Trojans are in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here comes the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's York. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A run for the quarterback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Buffaloes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Makes the grab. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. Looking to throw on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
Turning it on! The 40. He's at the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. option. Touchdown, Trojans! Great job by the back on the option.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 18 over Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wicks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the sideline. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, look out on the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's York. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. Took care of it himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He'll get rid of it. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. What a job off front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now they regain the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Looking downfield on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He has enough to move the chains. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And Sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum.
Touchdown, Bucks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
28, Troy, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fox. Gets away from one, finds some space. All by himself down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Troy!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the hands.
Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning. To take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. On the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Give to the running back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Cal is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up by 27 over the Red Hawks of Miami. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Trucks through the defender. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking for a crease, it's Stokes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Extra point here will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Grab behind the line. It's strong. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. The short hands, it's strong. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Well, two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34.
Fielded in the end zone, it's hooked. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Trojans in the hurry up. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffs.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
49. Troy. 34.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, and he knocks it out of the way, and he's running free. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. To throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Trojans want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets away. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And these are super tough spots for the offense to be in. Third down and long, in the red zone. The field is so small. Defenses can play so aggressive. QB didn't like anything he had, and honestly, he knows he's got a field goal in his pocket if he wants it. Just throws the football away.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's got it, a late touchdown. Probably window dressing, but still a sliver, albeit very slight.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football secure.
Turning it on. The 10. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Some would say run out. Someone say, I don't need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
Troy, 41.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.